Hello Captains, and welcome to another Help Desk tutorial. Today we will be learning how to set up our favorites within the app. The purpose of setting up favorites is to make your job easier when entering your trip data. By selecting your favorites, you can select the most commonly used options that you use when reporting. This will save you time and make the app easier to use. To get to the favorites page, click on the three lines in the upper left-hand corner of your home screen. When the menu appears, simply click on the choice marked Favorites. This will redirect you to a part of the app where you can select your most frequently used answers to questions about things such as port or species. Follow along as I go through each section. Keep in mind, many of my favorites will be very different from your favorites. Your favorites should be unique to you and the data you collect. Before we start, remember favorites can be changed and adjusted at any time. Before we dive in and begin selecting favorites, I will show you how to navigate to a new category. To do this, select the category drop-down list. There, you can see all the different categories you may select favorites for. To pick a new category, select the option in the list. I'm going to start at the top of the category list with species. Species can be searched for in two ways. The first way I will demonstrate is searching using the search bar. This requires you to manually enter the fish name. To demonstrate this, I will search and favorite the species sheep's head. To add a favorite, simply select the item by tapping. Once you tap, a star will appear next to the item that you have favorited. That is one way to tell that this species has been favorited in your favorite selections. Next, I will search by scrolling through the options available. I am searching for bluefish. Once you find the option, simply tap. Once you have selected all of the species you would like to favorite, you may move on to the next category. The next category we will visit is ports. You may select a port in one of two ways. You may either search by name or scroll through the list. Selecting favorite ports is unique because you may select your trip type as well. Some ports are specific for charter, commercial, recreational, or headboat trips. Today we will search for a commercial port. First, I will search for a port in Florida. I am doing this by typing in the state initials. Then, once you find the port you are looking for, you may tap that port and add a star next to it. This confirms that this port has been added to favorites. Next, I will find my second port in Alabama by scrolling. Once you find the desired port, just tap to select this option. The next section we will visit is gears. It is important to select any and all gears you use so they may be easily selected in the future. Like ports, gear allows you to select which trip type. Oftentimes, different trip types will have different types of gear associated to that trip. To switch between the options, simply click the drop-down menu. Today we will be selecting gears for a commercial trip. First, I will search for pots and traps. Next, I will scroll to find hook and line. As I mentioned before, favorites can be changed at any time. So if I select buoy gear, And see, I selected that as my favorites and there's a star next to it. To change that or unselect it, just simply tap it again and the star will disappear. The next section we will be selecting favorites for is dispositions. To select a favorite in dispositions, you must select the trip type. To select trip type, select the drop-down menu and then select your trip. Today we will be selecting options for a commercial trip. As you can tell, once you select the trip type, all of the options for dispositions appear. I will now scroll through the list to select some of the dispositions that are commonly used. Once again, to select a favorite, simply tap the option and wait for the star to appear. Next, we will select our favorite vessels. To find your vessel, you can search it by name or scroll through the list. I'm going to search by name. Next, we will select our favorite dealers. To search for dealers, you must first select the issuing agency that is associated with that dealer. Today, we will be searching under NIMS Firmit for a Southeast dealer. To search for a dealer, you can either scroll or search by name. Today, I will search by name. You can select more than one dealer, and when you go to select a dealer, this pop-up will come up. To close the pop-up and select the dealer, select the box that says Display and Favorites, and then select Done. Now, as you can see, that dealer is added to your list of dealers that are in your favorites. Just a few last-minute notes before we sign off for today. Favorites can be added or changed at any time. You may create favorites for every permit you have, and adding favorites will help improve app performance and speed. As always, if you have any comments, concerns, or questions, feel free to contact our 24/7 help desk. You can give us a call at 1-800-984-0810 or email us at support@harborlightsoftware.com. Thanks for watching.